Nope, no idea.
It's time to make the donuts. What time it is? Right on the set, boys. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. In no other better frickin' place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch, with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here, inside and outside Shroud and Avatar, 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show. It is Friday, January 25th, 2019. We're here in Season 4 of NBNN News' Lunch with Laz and Jack. And, of course, it's January 25th, which means the first month of this year is flying by, folks. It was just New Year's yesterday. It was just our first show 3.5+ years ago, 4 years ago. But here we are.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I mean, we've been doing
this
for
a while.
And we still don't have a plan for what we're gonna do.
There is absolutely no script
Waldo,
to what we do.
I love you.
Waldo, yay!
Waldo's over on my stream today. Yay!
Yes, well, thank you, Waldo. He's one of our best supporters. Of course, don't forget, if you're out there and you're joining us or you want to join us, don't forget there's plenty of ways to help support us here.
Oh, yeah.
Just joining in, watching the show, liking us on Twitch and YouTube, following us on social media. All that great stuff is great ways to help support us. As much recognition as we can get and as many viewers as we can get, the better. That's right.
We'll take it all, man.
We'll take it all. Everything. That's right. We have no shame.
Just give us all your money.
We are the kings of shameless self-promotion. That's right.
Yes. Which means you need to be watching my stream and not Laz's, because
that ain't gonna
his middle
happen.
name is technical difficulties. Mine is I don't care. Yeah, that's which is part of a problem. But yeah, it's Friday, and right after the show, I got to pack a bag and drive for a couple hours.
Oh yeah, where you headed out to one of your fairs?
No. Got a date tonight, man.
Oh, he's got a date tonight. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the blind date?
This is the shit. What am I getting myself into?
Yeah, okay. Well, let's not go there. We'll wait till Monday to have that kind of fun. Let's tell everybody what's going on today, because it is Friday. It is the last live stream of this release coming up, and stretch goals. Of course,
I know we are $11,000 away from the Icy Dungeon hallway set.
Less than 11,000. That's right.
Yeah, or Wait, I probably need to refresh this. Yeah. 11, 159, 533 out of $170,000.
That's right.
So
Now,
I'm thinking that we are going to make this stretch goal.
I'm thinking today. We're going to need to add another stretch goal here because.
Well, I don't know if that's entirely necessary, but yeah, it would be nice.
Well, if they can make the 170 by this, today, we've got another week left until a little less than a week left until release, and of course.
I think everybody's gearing up for that change in the add-on store for everything. For the add-on store to become the Kodo shop and pretty much just the Kodo shop.
Yes. Took a peek at that on the QA, and it is quite impressive. Skeggy Media, how you doing?
How you doing, Skeggy? Long time no see, man.
Always good to see Skeggy out there. Skeggy, you saving up? Tickets are going on sale. Yes.
And he did make the observation that Kodos have gone crazy.
Absolutely crazy. One of our topics of today, as a matter of fact.
Last night, all of the Kodos off Shroud Marketplace
all of them went poof. Matter of fact, I still have it up right here on screen. There are no products available.
Whereas on my screen, there are Kodos are available.
Yes, I've heard that Armelian. Oops, that didn't work. Yeah. Armelian's now restocked. Let's go back to the Kodos. But all crowns sold out on the marketplace last night.
Yes,
and
they are back.
Yeah, Armelian's got some back. The forums are crazy. Everybody's gone Kodo crazy. I'll tell you what.
It's awesome that people are going Kodo crazy.
Well, Skeggy, here's a couple things that I've had discussions with people about. First off, the conversion's coming, but for anybody who's got any lot deeds out there, if you go into your interface and you go to add credits and you add Kodos, a Kodo's now worth 6,000 gold. I don't know if anybody knew that. That was updated from 3,500 gold.
And then also one Kodo is going to become 100 Kodos, so each Kodo is going to be worth a penny.
Right.
Followed by the ability to upgrade deeds.
But now here's the kicker. This has just changed recently, and it's the same on the QA. The big question is that going to be the price of gold when it becomes a penny? I mean, the price of a Kodo when it becomes a penny. I mean, this is a...
Yeah, that's a big question.
This is a big question that needs to be asked, as well as the prices that we're seeing on the QA server for upgrades of deeds. Now, there are prices associated. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think it's going to be like what happened when the game went persistent and people were just rushing for in-game gold, and you saw the in-game Kodo price, where I was sitting there saying, hey, you know what? It should never drop below 3,000, 3,500, because that's what the in-game price says. And it dropped all the way down to 1,000 gold.
At one point.
I think, at one point. And then from there, it's risen currently to where it is over one Kodo's worth over 8,000 in-game gold in the player marketplace. We're only talking about the player marketplace, not anything else.
Thank you very much. John Silver.
So on next week, after the release 62 comes in, I think that might happen initially again with everybody with 100 Kodos instead of just one. That there will be a massive drop on the in-game gold until people start realizing that it can be used to upgrade their town or their
right. Well, people see that already, but now my curiosity
that's why Kodos have been disappearing like crazy in the secondary market as well as
absolutely. So
people are buying up.
Here is the big two questions for you. Okay, if you go log into the QA and you want to upgrade your town deed for whatever amount of kodos it is right now, say 400 kodos. Next week, when my 100 kodos turns into 4,000 kodos, is it still only going to cost me
400 kodos?
400 kodos. That's the big question.
Yeah, that is going to be
that's the big question.
I got it.
Same thing. Right now, the price of a kodo, I don't know when they slipped that change in from 3,500 to 6,000. Can anybody enlighten me on that, when that tax change came in? Because I don't recall an announcement on it, and I've always based what my rentals and stuff were based on a kodo being 3,500 gold for rent.
And Kron is sitting there saying that we didn't even read it in the patch notes yesterday. So in the release notes, there was not the mention of the 100 to 1 conversion happening. So it is possible that they've delayed that conversion.
Again, release notes, very rough, very early, very dirty. You know the move is on, and I don't think they have a choice. I think it's got to be made when they make the server switch, because if you go another month with the way things
so they're going to Shroud math the initial upgrades, possibly.
So, but again, the big question is, are those going to, is that 400 kodo upgrade going to be a 4,000 kodo upgrade because of the decimal point move? And everybody's freaking out because,
It's 7, Radia. 7.
7?
Oh,
he's got 7. What?
Oh, I had 7, then it dropped down to 5.
Jack actually had viewers on his stream. I'm shocked.
Andy's gotten some tips.
Remarkable. That's right.
I know. It's strange. I don't know what's going on. I think maybe is Laz having technical difficulties on his stream, or is it just because I'm better looking?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just finding you today. I don't know what it is. It's Friday. It's Elgarian's got everybody locked in right now. So.
Oh, wait, hold on. We need some music. What should I play? Hold on. I need to go look at my sheet music.
Stones, Wenches and Mead.
Hold on.
Buff the Magic Dragon.
Hold on.
Really need to hire a full-time barber around
this
here.
file's actually misspelled, so whoever made this ABC file doesn't know how to spell the word throws. So they spelled it wrong. So we're going to go with a little death throes of the terror squid, because I think that's ominous enough to be about our conversation about kodos. Does that sound?
Instance is closing in 60 minutes. Do we want to close and join a new one now?
No.
No.
And my game is there it is. Yeah, something's not letting me do weird things. But yeah, I just love the fact that on the QA server, if you log into the QA server, if you have one of those deeds in your inventory that is red. So,
well, that was the next one.
Let's go ahead and talk about that.
The deeds that you get on your quests are going to be upgradable.
Yes.
And upgradable from account bound to tradable, which is quite the interesting thing. Now, I don't know.
People looking at my stream actually get to see the deeds that I have on me.
Yeah, well, what do you mean you have on you? I mean, if I want to bring up the list of deeds that I had on me, I mean, geez.
7.
Let's see, how many?
7.
How many do I have in my backpack there? Those are just the ones in my backpack.
Yeah. But if you have one of the red deeds, those are the ones that you receive from the quest. for completion. Currently, completing the Shroud of the Avatar quest will give you the player-owned town Rolot deed, but they're making that transition to making it after completing one of the starting quests, and then then you will receive a second POT village deed upon completion of the Shroud quest. So if you've already completed the Shroud quest, once the patch goes in, you'll just need to go talk with the Oracle, and you'll receive that second deed, as well as a house.
And immediately upon speaking to the Oracle, it will award that to you. You don't have to do anything to trigger it. You just have to say, "Hey, Oracle, how you doing?" Not really. Just got to click.
Yeah. You got to do weird things. You got to do weird things by talking to the Oracle.
That's right.
But yes, so... But the funny thing is that brings up a bug report that Laz discovered this morning.
Well, that's how I did. It was actually last night, but that's how I discovered the deed was going to be upgradable. Now, let's get this one up on screen. Brown Coat Jason had reported, and let's get right to...
Well, I've just got the one that you linked me to earlier, which is John Stryker's bug report.
Right. Okay, we can go to that one.
Yeah.
Quick news flash. New QA build just went out, 798.
Yay!
Excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Simon, you want to finish that sucker as soon as possible. Free deeds, man. And
absolutely.
So Mr. Stryker here discovered that upgrading the village deed from the Oracle asks for 30 gold or 30 kodos.
He says GP, but
he says it's kodos. To upgrade a village deed to the same size village deed. So it transitions from the bound to account village deed to a non-bound
fully
to account
tradable.
Fully tradable deed.
Absolutely.
For 30 kodos. And so before the show, I actually logged onto the QA server to actually look at that. And so I actually do in our Discord. Remember, you're not supposed to share pictures of the QA server, and you're not supposed to do other things
publicly.
But if you go to our Discord channel, you can see a couple of pictures from my inventory. It does not have the QA label on it, but shh, secret. Didn't do it. Wasn't me. Don't know what you're talking about.
That other
where
guy
you can
with the
see
mustache.
that it will cost 20 crowns to upgrade from the player-owned town village or Rolot deed to the village lot deed, and then 30 crowns to upgrade it to a tradable deed.
So I didn't try with the Rolot because I had the Rolot placed someplace. So
yeah, see, that's why I had it in my inventory, and I went ahead and right-clicked on it.
So it cost only 20 to upgrade to the village.
From a row to a village is only 20 kodos.
Which, again, now keep this in mind, folks. That's a small price to pay. So you take that row right off the bat and you can upgrade it to a village lot. And if you want to unbind it from your account, you can pay another fee to unbind it from your account. And but you don't have to, and you can... actually, I guess if you want to upgrade it any further, that's the kicker.
Yeah, that's the kicker, to take it from. In order to upgrade it beyond that village, you do have to make it a tradable deed.
That's the kicker. Okay, that makes sense.
I really don't see any kind of problem with that.
No, I was just trying to figure out the progression, but the progression is before you can upgrade it any further past that village account bound, it then has to be unbound, and there's a fee for that. Hey, that's cool. I think this is going to be a far cry towards what we originally asked for, people to have very, very easy access to deeds throughout the game. That the upgrading of the deeds is again. I had several conversations with folks last night, and the implications are wild. Excuse me. Now, one of the things I got one of them village lot water upgrades sitting in my account that I had picked up. Then I realized that
water deed.
But, huh?
You actually have one of the water deeds?
I have a water deed upgrade.
Okay.
Okay, which will take your player-owned town village lot and upgrade it to a water village. Okay. But I had no village lots that I could use. So I have this thing sitting on my account that I can't use because I only have tax-free village lots. And, you know, when you use one of them, it turns a tax-free into a taxable. So I now have a solution to this problem because now I'll take one of my row lots, upgrade it to a village lot, then use the water conversion on it and convert it to a water lot. At which time then I can continue to upgrade it as a water lot where it is. So all sorts of great things, including, yes, let's go, 2,200 kodos to go from a duke to a castle, and that's tax-free, yes. The other thing this does is it actually allows you to start with nothing, and you can eventually take that row and village lot and upgrade them to castle lots. So,
that's right. And that applies for the founder deeds as well as the tax-free deeds.
Yes.
Tax-free. So
all of those can be updated. The lot that we're on here, Jack and I are both using tax-free town lots, right? These are founder lots that we're using.
I don't know if this one's a founder lot or not. It might be a founder lot. I have no idea.
Well, let's find out.
Well, I'm on the wrong account. Remember,
I can just walk to the sign. It should tell me, right?
This house, this property is not owned by this character. It's owned by
it doesn't really give you that on there. It would tell me.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out what song to play next. Play Hail and Kill.
But the lot that I've got the inn on behind me is a tax-free founder town lot, which could also be upgraded all the way to a tax-free castle lot. So,
yes.
You know, the implications on this are astounding. This is going to give people pause for thought and go, you know, my housing choices is now widened up incredibly. I expect to see people moving. I expect to see some shuffling.
I expect to see a bunch of dukes and lords of the manor open up a bitch fest about their property size being able to be upgraded to indefinitely because it was supposed to be the rarest of the rare as far as land types. But at the same time, I don't see where a problem if it was for the POT deeds.
Again, the tax-free castle lot deeds that you got placed anywhere are never going to be replaced. Nobody's ever going to get a tax-free castle lot.
Yeah.
Now, of course, that was another interesting topic. I'll throw a curveball at you all out there. But before I do that, let's go ahead and do...
You throwing a curveball?
Yeah, you know.
That's called squirreling, man. It's not a curveball. That's squirreling.
Squirrel is, let's open the giveaway and let some folks get their hands on some free scrolls today before we totally forget about it.
And I should check out, see which page I'm actually looking at on my stream.
Now, tax-free, place anywhere, water lot accessible was a reward for those early folks, and that's place anywhere. But again, I had several conversations last night, and one of those conversations was for episode 2. there would really be nothing from stopping them from offering up tax-free place anywhere episode 2 and beyond. They won't be able to place in episode 1 lands, but offering that kind of deed later on for fundraising as well. Thoughts? In the bundles?
Okay. I had to make sure that I was using a tax-free deed out in New Britannia Market.
No comments from anybody on that one.
Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I don't see an issue if they did that and kept those tax-free deeds just for, let's say, episode 2 lands. But I'm not, I don't really care one way or the other on it.
As Hannah states, anything goes at this point.
Again, there's all sorts of interesting things that can be done, but this whole upgrade system.
Are you saying it wobbles your mind?
I said that yesterday. I'd tell you that much.
What doesn't wobble your mind now?
Not much, but
okay.
The reality.
I would have said the exact opposite. Everything wobbles your mind.
The reality is. There's so much that this opens up for the game itself and for the people coming in. I just see it as a great opportunity for a lot of folks.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just hoping that they start to address the questing as well as some of the other issues as far as gatekeeping new players from the game. And I like that they're addressing things and trying to remove some of the stigma, but the stigma is still going to be there for the players that have been around for a while, especially those very public, bitter former players.
I mean, like some of those guys who still haven't received their boxes.
Yeah. Email support at portalarium.com until you get it.
If you
that doesn't mean email them once.
Received your box. Yeah. Email support. Don't bitch about it.
That's not just one email. That is several emails.
Yeah. Don't go writing articles about it. Don't be posting in the forums about it. Support at portalarium.com.
Yeah.
I love this shit.
That's the way to make sure that things get done. And it could be a simple email that says, "Hey, I haven't received my box yet. I wanted to make sure that the the address that you have in your system is this. And when do you expect it to go out?"
Very simple.
And then that's a confirmation. You're making sure that the data that's in their spreadsheet is the same as yours. And that way you can say, "Hey, where's my box then? I haven't received my box yet. Can I get an update on when it's going to go out?
When's my box coming?
Thank you.
Where's my elephant?"
Yes. But some reason
where's
people think
my elephant?
The best way to approach that is emailing them once, finding out, "Hey, I have to pay for international shipping," followed by waiting a couple of months and then saying, "I haven't received my box yet. The sky is falling. What is this scam?" No, that is not the way to do that. Because just email, ask them, "Hey, where's my box? This is my address. Did it go out? And I have not received any kind of update."
Did you get it back
Yeah.
for some reason? Because
Yeah.
a lot of the problems they're having is they went out and they came back. So
yeah. And so confirm your address. I mean, easy peasy process. And then make them look it up and make sure that it went into the system right. Yeah. That's right, Thradia. Email more. Yeah. And Sir Frank, I understand that, but it's one where if you're just constantly reminding them, "Hey, I'm still looking for my box," they have to address it some way.
Yes.
And saying that as soon as we can is not really a good answer either.
Yeah, Skeggy, that's the conundrum of it all. There are people, I mean, I was one of the lucky ones, I guess. I got all my boxes right, excuse me, right in the first mailing, I guess. People as far away as yourself in the UK have gotten boxes, but people as close as Austin, Texas, and Dallas still have yet to get boxes. People in Canada have yet to get boxes. Yeah.
Well, remember, if he's signing boxes, those are different items. The signing of the cloth maps and signing of the stickers, that was in the collector's editions.
Yes. Is any signed box is one you buy directly from Portalarium, does not include the signed map, does not include the deeds, does not include all the other stuff. You'll get a coin, you'll get the Ankh.
And it is possible that some things have gotten lost in the mail. Postal services around the world have this awesome thing that are around. And congratulations, Waldo, on getting signed box number 3 out of 200.
Number 3 of 200. Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah. I need to take some additional cloth maps and go get them signed, because some of my pledges did not have cloth maps. But yes.
Did not have cloth maps or did not have signed maps?
Did not have signed cloth maps.
Gonna say.
I think that was 2 of my pledges, and I think they actually messed up on one of those pledges where it should have had a signed cloth map.
I tell you, I couldn't tell you. All those boxes are unopened over there. So.
And then they're changing dates and things like that. I have no idea.
I've only opened 1 box.
And you know what we still have not received?
The book?
A stand-up corner and the book.
The book. Yeah, they must be doing something down there. There hasn't been a stand-up corner since Tuesday. Now, of course...
They're busy in the office.
I think I can quote the Dippy Bird as saying, well, don't worry, you can expect the stand-up to be there every morning now because I'm doing it. Wonder what happened with that.
It's like the daily work blog.
Well, stand-up has been around longer than the daily work blog.
Hey, Lum updated his blog.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yes, Skeggy. I definitely understand that a couple of them guys are spending a lot of time off-site with the server move coming up next week, and we don't sweat it.
So Seder, as far as the signed boxes that are numbered, those are the ones that were sold directly on the website.
Correct.
That is something a little bit different. That is not the like the box for your pledge that had a signed cloth map, signed deed, and other things.
Yeah, that's it was just another way. Maybe you should
of selling signed stuff.
We should get a limited edition signed in blood box where he'll prick his finger and sign Lord British with the blood off of his finger, and we'll sell those for a mint.
You could take it to space and collect. No, it should not.
There we go.
It should not go there.
Don't forget, folks, if you want to get in on winning some scrolls and you haven't entered yet, exclamation I love this shit will get you in for a chance to win 20 teleport to zone scrolls, because we want to show our appreciation to you guys and gals for hanging out with us and joining in on the show. Of course,
and
again,
don't forget, we invite you into our Discord server to actually say things. You don't have to remain mute.
Yes, you don't have to remain
in a crowded office laughing hysterically.
I was actually thinking earlier today, we should probably start doing something this year with the Zoom server. We have this really great video chat server that, we just use for ourselves, that we could have all sorts of, just even if we wanted to get people out in hunting groups on a Friday night and video chat while you're doing it.
But then my normal gaming naked doesn't.
Well, that's what makes it even more interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the gaming naked. Gaming sans pants and streaming sans pants is always a norm, but now it would
you
be.
You can take donations to go lower or higher.
Yeah, we can aim the camera where.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tips and bits, or the camera goes down. And what do you want to see today?
Can't do that on live stream. That's all.
Yeah,
we can do that in the private video server.
And I do have multiple cameras, so I can make sure that all angles are covered.
Oh yes, we've got.
I feel like I should be streaming on like ChatterBait, and like put the camera down at crotch level, just like mount it down there, and so that way I can like spread my legs and like lean back, do weird things. But yeah, nope. So other news, don't forget, go check out the QA server. Go look at the Kodo store. Go look at the upgrading of deeds. Find out how many Kodos it's gonna cost, and go if you're really planning on upgrading your house with Kodos. Go find some Kodos, which means you're probably going to be buying them off of Shroud Marketplace.
I tell you what, the Kodo market is going to be hot for the next week at least, if not more. And of course, just looking forward to see what rolls out of this, how this all works, and all that good fun stuff. Now, I was just looking to see if we might be able to get some questions for today's live stream.
You were doing what?
Questions
for today's live stream on player-created quests.
But I don't think I see any, or am I blind?
There's probably not a lot of quests because, a lot of questions because they're going to be showcasing player-created quests.
Well, it doesn't mean there shouldn't be any questions. You would need to
go to the forum thread.
Yes, let's not forget, List Rostov's got a thread out there asking for your submissions. I don't know if those are still open or not.
Probably. But there are several responses to that. And Sanya says that he is excited to play through them. They are going to be looking at things because some of them also include like intro videos. Like Catherine Rose did produce some. And then you've got all kinds of stuff. And then like the My Stars Seeker of the Grey Tower quest, which starts in Pax Lair, that Sean told us about a little bit. The other day. So there are a few submissions there. But if you have a player created quest and you need a link, I'll go ahead and post that around again. Since it's been a few days since we actually addressed that. And that is what they are going to be covering on today's live stream at 4 Central.
Indeed.
On Yield Twitch. But hey, don't forget to buy stuff off the add-on store.
Yes, again, let's make sure people know about that. The last telethon of the release is happening today, close to $70,000.
$170,000.
170. Yeah, sorry, this
nice
microphone is killing me today.
Hey, man, I don't know what you're doing.
AGC is just going nuts. It's 1 minute it's jumping, 1 minute it's going down, and
what's going crazy?
AGC, automatic gain control.
Oh.
1 minute it's got me at 75, then it's got me at 95, and it's just ridiculous. I just went from 75 to 85. Here we go. Just automatically blowing me out. Yeah.
then it cuts you off.
And then I do that.
Then you coughed, and then it's like, yeah, you're mute.
Hey, you can't hear nothing.
Hey, at least I try to save my burps and farts before we go on air.
Yeah, right.
Try and save. It doesn't always work. Sometimes it just comes out.
Just comes out.
Yes.
But yes, don't forget to check out today's live stream. All sorts of stuff out there on these player-made quests. This is really killing me, I tell you what.
Yeah.
You're dying over here.
You're killing me, Smalls. Killing me. Because we still have 5 minutes left before we're supposed to move on. What else are we going to talk about?
5 minutes.
An emotional support alligator.
Yeah, well, those emotional support alligators, you know. I don't know.
That'll end up biting you in the ass.
Maybe.
Is there just so many different implications with these lot upgrade deals that, again,
Well, what we haven't really done, and someone's probably already done this, is actually figured out the actual cost to upgrade a row lot all the way to a castle lot, because I know the cost to upgrade to a keep to a castle is $2,200 for a tax-free founder deed.
But it's not the same for a non-taxable keep to castle player-owned town deed. They're two separate prices.
So is that founder price the same as the tax-free price? And what's the price for a POT only?
Well, again, there's pricing structure for the founder tax-frees. There's a pricing structure for the POT tax-frees. There's a pricing structure for the non-tax-frees. So each upgrade cost has an individual price structure. So upgrading from a village to a town with a POT taxable deed is not the same as upgrading from a village to a town with a tax-free founder's deed. The cost in Kodos is, I believe, doubled on the tax-free deeds compared to, but again, we need to get all those numbers together
and look at them in a spreadsheet to say how much each thing is going to cost.
Now, again, back to where we started today with the question about the upgrading of the deed. If you go to the what build will the lot deed upgrade go in, and I'll drop this back. Giggles and grins. This is where I got the answer to this, and this you'll also see people are already posting prices and stuff and screenshots that they're not supposed to be posting. I guess is this QA?
That's on the QA forum, so it's perfectly acceptable.
Oh, so we shouldn't be showing that.
No, it's fine. It's bug
That's
forms.
feedback. It's not Dev Plus. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's feedback. Yeah, we're just providing feedback at this point.
Well, no, it's in the feedback forum. I'm just want to make sure we're not showing something. But
yeah, so yep. So
there are several different folks.
30, 90, village to town. Wait, POT village to town tax free 400 crowns.
There's a couple different lists in here. So which one are you looking at? The one on page 1 or the one on page 2?
Yeah, I think Artemis messed up something. Taxed place anywhere town to city is 400 crowns. So I think Artemis actually did everything but messed up on one of those. Founder village to town is 410. Founder town to city tax free is 500 crowns. And then so it looks like place anywhere POT tax free are different too. So
now if you go to page 2, somebody's laid out even more
Someone had a buttload of crowns on QA.
Is somebody's got tax-free road to village is 170 crowns. Tax-free founder row to village is 210 crowns. So see the difference? Tax-free POT village to town, 400 crowns. So there's quite the different. And again, the tax-free POT keep the castle is only 2,000. Compared to the 2,200
for a founder deed.
Right. So again, each different tier of deed has a different pricing level for the upgrades. And again, yeah.
Yep.
It was in the QA that turned that on. Yes, the QA.
On the QA, yeah. So the deed needs to be in your inventory, then you right click on it, and then you select upgrade. So yes, all of this will be out there published somewhere in a nice, easy to read.
Somebody will eventually put together a whole spreadsheet to tell everybody what that all is.
How many kodos you need in order to upgrade your deed all the way to castle or whatever. And they'll probably create like a website that would actually say, hey, you've got this many crowns, you need this many more crowns. Because
oh, really? Hold on, Hannah. She's saying this is now in the live patch. We may have to switch instances. That might have been just what came in. Is that what you all saying just came in the server side patch?
What? Oh, yes. Yes, it's on live now.
Let's see. Let us see.
Yeah, it is right here, man.
Okay, so now we can show you right here. Absolutely. Here we go, folks.
So the new patch just came out too, a short one that fixed some errors on the upgrading.
So here we go. So I have a tax-free player-owned town village lot in my inventory. So that, if I wanted to upgrade to a tax-free player-owned town, is only 400 gold crowns. Yay.
Yep.
Now, again, I guess this is going to change. I guess I can upgrade that row lot now. Request.
Hey, can you give me some kodos? I need like a few hundred.
Need what? 5, 6, 2,200, something like that.
Something like that.
2,200 kodos.
Well, so remember, I've got a tax-free city deed. I need 1,200 to upgrade it to keep, and then another.
Yes, that's the big one. Here is my city deed, so it's going to cost me 600 crowns to upgrade that city lot deed to a keep deed.
Wait, how many crowns?
600.
So that is a what's it called? POT.
Yes, POT place. Yeah. POT. So yeah. City lot.
Hold on.
Taxable.
Hold on. I've got a deed over here.
Got a deed. Oh, where on your vendor? That's right. You got a couple deeds over there. What do you got on sale over there?
I had a town lot deed that was a taxable town. So now we can actually look at it to see what it is to upgrade that to a city.
Oh, I got a couple towns. 250.
Although right-clicking on this one does not allow it to be upgraded.
Why not?
Yeah, you know what? Oh, there. So that can be upgraded for 400 crowns to a city.
And that's a place anywhere?
That is a place anywhere city or town deed.
Okay, where a player-owned town is only 250 crowns to upgrade.
Yeah. Yep.
Very, very, very.
This will help some people price their items a little bit better as far as secondary markets go. Because remember, 1 crown is supposed to equal $1.
Gonna be interesting, that's for sure. And again, the real estate market, I believe a lot of people are like, oh, You know, I saw somebody asking they wanted to buy Royal Scepters for $15, thinking the market's going to drop out of Royal Scepters.
What?
If anything, Royal Scepters just became more valuable, folks.
Yeah.
Because
he had it up for $10.
I mean, well, yeah, I saw two people wanting to buy for stupid numbers last night. And another guy telling somebody who was selling a city double scepter bundle that his bundle wasn't worth jack shit. And I'm like, dude, you're wrong. Yeah, because he can now take that city and upgrade it to a castle. And even at a city lot at 2,000, what is it, 2,000 coins a day is still 120,000 a month that you got to pay on a city lot. So don't say that Royal Scepters, when you're making 120,000 a month and you can afford that, but take that and put 3,000 to a keep lot or 4,000 to a castle lot month by month. Yeah, you ain't paying 4,000 a day. I don't care who you are, unless you got something to really back that up. So so Royal Scepters,
then the option becomes placing that fucker.
yes, and then that is one of the interesting conundrums. Thankfully, I have plenty of places to play stuff, and going to be interesting to see the effect on player-owned towns with the flood of deeds. Every player is now going to have at least 2 more deeds to place. All the new players are going to have access. They're going to be able to upgrade, so it's not going to be this conundrum of, oh, well, you know, I only got this, or I really want that, but I can't do this because then I have to buy another deed. Now you can just upgrade. Now, somebody had also mentioned the possibility of downgrades and being able to cash out your deed. I don't know if that will ever be a possibility.
I can take my town lot deed and use it on a row lot. Like my
I understand that.
My house in Ardoris is a village-size deed. Are there any village houses in Ardoris?
Couple.
Really? In Ardoris?
It's not all row lots.
I thought it was like row lots and then town, city lots, and
you got some cities. I think there's a couple villages.
Yeah, I don't think there's any village lots.
Oh, hold on.
I don't think there's any village-size lots in Ardoris.
Lot availability. There are no village lots. No shit.
See, and so I am using a.
Oh, there are. There are 2 water village lots. Check that.
There are 2 village water. Yeah, and since I'm not using a this is just a tax-free village lot deed. Is that a water placeable deed?
Anyway, a what?
It's not. So yeah, I'm using a village deed on a row lot in Ardoris right now.
Right, but you're missing the point. The point was I upgraded to a keep and I can't afford the taxes. Now I want to downgrade. Not that I want to use the keep lot. I just want to downgrade.
Downgrade change the marker and make it a
cash it out.
Count.
Cash it out was the topic. Okay.
Oh, cashing out the taxes?
No, cashing out the upgrades.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, you missed the whole point of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't
because
forget.
We blew past the time.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. We have trips. Screw the time. We ain't got to worry about it.
Hey, Kodos at shroudmarketplace.com. That's all you got to know. Armelian's going to love you.
Yeah, well, Armelian's the only one selling Kodos right now. So, yes, if you want some cheaper Kodos, Armelian's Kodos
cheaper
and more.
Than you can get it off. Cheaper than getting it off of
right.
the add-on store. So,
gonna remind you about the app we got: Google Play Store, Apple iTunes Store, Amazon App Store. You can do all sorts of stuff with the app, including checking out the calendar of events. Go ahead and just knock out the calendar real quick. I don't know, however you want to do it. Brought to us by our good friends at HometownHero.com. There you go.
Okay, don't forget that community calendar is on NBNN.info. Click on the calendar button, and then you too can look at this aggregated mess of all the Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, you need to email news@nbnn.info, and he'll do something with it eventually, and I may or may not read it off depending on how I'm feeling. All times in the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time. Where do you go to that calendar again? NBNN.info. Click on the calendar button or download the Soda app, and you too can look at it on your phone. Was that fast enough for you?
Sure. Now you're going to give them what's on the calendar?
Oh, am I supposed to do that? Should I do that?
Okay,
don't forget Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You can always tune in to Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch with us. At 7 p.m. this Friday evening on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7, and 8 o'clock in-game, and a very important event in PAX Lair. That is the PAX Lair 21st anniversary dance party. It's 21 years of PAX Lair.
Fish.
Congratulations to all the PAX Lair people that have been around for all 21 years. I think that includes you, Sean. You've been there for 21 years?
Yes, I have.
Indeed.
Congratulations,
Congrats
man.
to you, buddy, and the rest of the guild.
Thank you. Good people. Good people.
When you see Winfield in game, give him a hug from me and say congrats. At 8 o'clock this evening on Avatars Radio, DJ Aline Dragonfire is going to be doing the beat of Novia until midnight. And at 10 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the Wecked Womb with Wazazwad, which takes us to Saturday, which kicks off early in the morning, 6 a.m. with Wake Up New Britannia with Wolfton and Justin. At 9, I'm not even going to read that one because it's wrong. At 4 p.m. on Avatars Radio is Power Hour with Mick Foley. At 4 p.m. is the EVL Virtue League PvP tournament taking place in Virtual Oasis. And people are sending me messages. What do they say? Because I don't have the right window up. Where is the... Oh. Then after that, 6 p.m. on Avatars Radio is going to be Fionn Wynn Wildman doing Wild Safari with Sister Love. 7 p.m. the Dungeon Master Denied from EVL. It's going to be doing his newbie dungeon run. And at 8 p.m. is something that's on the schedule that's also wrong. Hey, Avatars Radio, fix your schedule.
Well, you can just say Echoes from the Cavern, that's all.
Hey, no. Fix your fucking schedule. That's what I'll say. At 8:30 p.m. on PAX Lair, it's a general meeting taking place in their Discord channel. At 10 p.m. is the Noma Promo Asia Edition taking place in Novian Market Down Promo Alley, now with requests. At 10 p.m. on Avatars Radio is DJ Amber Rain with Pop-Up Party, Best of the 80s, 90s, and Today. And don't forget, everybody, we have no control over most of these calendars. Laz has control over 3 of the 50 gajillion that are added on here. So if events are wrong or not there,
Sunday.
At the
Fairpark Coliseum.
1 a.m. Novian Market is doing the Noma promo down Promo Alley. Go down there, see what's up for sale. At 4 a.m. on Avatars Radio, DJ Royal Sexy is going to be doing his dance. At 6 a.m. Novian Market Promo Alley again, European edition of the Noma promo. 9 a.m. Avatars Radio, DJ Striker Sparhawk's going to be doing an eclectic flow of tunes with Lost in the Spaces. 10 a.m. in-game, EVL's doing their crafting fair and training. If you need to GM your crafting skills, go partner up with them. See what happens. What's going to happen? Skill gain! Noon, we have the Noma promo America's Edition.
America.
Down Promo Alley. 12 p.m. Avatars Radio. DJ Celis is going to be doing faster, louder. Veritas Sanctuary is going to be doing their bi-weekly or bi-monthly public auction.
See, that's wrong. You're reading that.
Bi-monthly. Normally I fix it. This time I straight up read it. Because that's only twice a month. That's there, not every single week. Tell Veritas Sanctuary to fix their calendar. I have no idea.
Fix your calendar.
Fix your calendars, people. I'm not going to read off your events, especially if I know that they're either not happening or not. And if something's not happening, message the people that own the calendar, not Lazar Jack. At noon, EVL is going to be doing their emote and recipe swap following their crafting fair. So if you need recipes, go exchange things. At 12:30, New Britannian Market is going to be Astronomy Night, where you can learn all about the heavens from Bowen Bloodgood. At 7 p.m. in the final week or event of the weekend is going to be on Avatar's Radio. And that is Bacon, because she's sizzling with Lady Addie. And that's our community calendar.
Yeah, I think just about most of the folks I know actually using a larger deed than necessary.
Well, I mean, if you find a property that you really, really like, and it's great
at
for
least
commerce,
once, yeah. But
then you use whatever deed you have in your inventory. It may not be the appropriate one, but you use whatever.
Again, I just want to talk about that scepter. Decrease or not, it still takes off half a rent's month. 2 scepters gives you a full month, regardless whether rent is, 4,000 or the stupid number of 28,000 it used to be. It's still going to make a difference. It'll still afford you to be able to hold that land and tax-free.
Hey, I'm glad I sold both of mine for $300 each.
Yeah, I've bought and sold them, and again, I've got 7 of them. They're not going nowhere. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Well, you also have a bunch of taxable deeds, so.
And again, I've got a bunch of tax-free, got a bunch of taxable, I got all sorts, but those scepters are still worth their weight in gold. I don't care what anybody. Of course, Kodo's now worth 6,000 gold, so I'm going to have to adjust my rent prices. Meanwhile, we got to get out of here before we do. We're going to close this giveaway, and we're going to pick ourselves a winner.
Uh-oh. It is Congo Rats.
Congo Rats, that's right.
Congo Rats.
Senator Vaughn, go ahead and send me your information so I can get those out to you. Of course, congratulations and thank you all for joining us today here on NBNN. We'll be back with the weekend roundup on Monday. We'll find out how Jack's mystery date went then too. So don't worry, tune in. We haven't forgotten about that. Of course, you'll never know what you're gonna find right here on NBNN. But till Monday, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you all on Monday.
Bye-bye, everybody.